Okay, second time lucky filming this. First one, there was like this weird blue haze all over me, and it was basically these lights reflecting on condensation on the teleprompter. So yeah, second time filming it. I've been using the Samsung Z Flip 3 as my one and only handset, my daily driver, shall we say, for around the past 4 months after moving away from my beloved iPhone due to a lack of something new, or just a lack of anything really. But now I'm done. I am done. Hello, my name's Scott and I like to make videos. If you're new here, a sub to the channel would be great. Thanks. I hope you all enjoyed your festive break, if you had one and you celebrate the festivities. Mine was rather hectic, but fun. So before I talk about this, the iPhone 13 Pro, what really made me give up on Android? Possibly forever. I should start by saying these niggles may well not be all Android devices. Some may purely only be related to the Z Flip 3, but as this has been my only real long-term experience with Android, it's the only benchmark I have. So before you all start shouting at the screen and becoming keyboard warriors, please take them all with a pinch of salt. So, the niggles. Battery life. On a quiet day, I go to bed with maybe 5% left, and bearing in mind I go to bed pretty damn early, this isn't great. And on a normal day, I'm running out of battery around 5 PM and needing to charge. And on a busy day, well, yeah, don't even bother. Gestures. I set up my Android purposely so the black Samsung bar thingy at the bottom didn't show, and I would flick up to control like I did on my iPhone, but this has constantly led things to closing down mid-use whilst typing because it clearly thinks I was flicking. I wasn't flicking, I was typing. Extremely annoying. Text messaging. I quickly got over the lack of iMessage, but both the Google SMS app and the Samsung SM apps are pants. They're just awful. They lack functionality, and both refused to display the full length of my flippy screen, and not to mention not being able to find out how to swipe to delete instead of archive the messages. Freezing. Many apps would just randomly stop responding, needing me to force close the app, reopen it, and start what I was doing all over again. Very annoying, especially as everything was up to date. I mean, everything such as the software, and it was not just me. My partner also has this issue on her Z Flip 3, so yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Touch response. The 120Hz screen, as I said before, is awesome, but the responsiveness of touch compared to the Apple is crap. I'm having to press things multiple times and often harder.
That's what she said.
And this may just be me, or it may be the Z Flip 3, but I never had this problem on an iPhone. The unknown. Finally, there's just this unknown factor, and by this I mean I don't know. There's just been something that just hasn't been right since I swapped, and I can't put my finger on it. The whole experience seems to be lacking something. What that something is, honestly, I just don't know. But what I do know, and you've guessed it, the iPhone just had it, whatever it may be. So I'm back begrudgingly, and although there isn't anything massively new about it, I have the iPhone 13 Pro, and although there is nothing amazing to report, I'm still going to touch on a few things because it's all content at the end of the day. First of all, let's take a look at this, the camera bump. Hello? That is huge. Look at that rocking. Still no charger in the box, which, okay, I kind of accept now, but come on, Apple. When are you going to give in and give us USB-C on the iPhone, rather than supplying a USB-C to Lightning cable? It just doesn't make sense. The iPhone 13 Pro has a 120Hz ProMotion display, which is awesome, and certainly, to my mind, makes the whole interactive touch experience even smoother and better than it was before. I tried both the Samsung and Google keyboards on my Z Flip 3, but the basic Apple keyboard seems a lot better and a lot more accurate, allowing me to type much faster, and they still make sense. But that could just be that Apple has a lot more data from me over the time and is probably better able to predict what I really mean. I would like to state at this point, I instantly missed the close all option. That's right, I missed the close all option when flicking up and showing all of my open apps. Seriously, how hard can it be to add this option into iOS? It seems so simple, but Alas, for now, I will continue to be flicking up with multiple fingers. I moaned about the Face ID on the Z Flip in this video up here, and to be honest, it never improved. Regardless of what I did, 90% of the time I was using my finger to unlock, but having moved back to the iPhone, it's now clear how bad this actually was. With my iPhone, I could be looking like a bag of absolute dog shit in a dark room and it would still unlock. Final thing that is small but so big in practice is two-factor authentication codes. When I was sent one on the Z Flip 3, I would have to copy and paste it from the SMS to the input field. On an iPhone, I simply have to click insert from SMS and it's done. If you watch this channel, you know it's about the small things in life for me, and this is certainly one of them. None of these points are major, and as I said, the switch mainly comes down to the whole unknown, the whole overall experience. And I'm not beating myself up about swapping back. It is what it is, and although a good friend told me not to embarrass myself by attempting to swap again, I can't promise I won't get that itch a little bit later down the line. So depending on when you're watching this, I hope you have a fabulous new year and stay safe with family and friends. I'm going to be on my own this new year, which is actually tonight because of COVID, so it's a New Year's Eve alone for me. Rock and roll. Happy New Year! If you liked the video, or not, please do consider liking and subscribing if you aren't already, because it really does help. Hit the bell to get notified of when I upload new videos, and until that time, I would like to thank you for watching. Goodbye, Internet.
Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed on me.